The Japanese UFO fighter jet is nothing short of mind-blowing, and in this video you're going to find out why. Anyone raised on a steady diet of Japanese sci-fi or anime has probably dreamed of the day those mechanical marvels would take off the screen and soar into real skies. For decades, that kind of imagination belonged firmly in fiction. But today, the lines between science fiction and defense reality are getting dangerously thin. Japan has now done something that feels like a wink to every mech lover and aviation enthusiast. It has introduced a fighter jet so advanced, so futuristic, that even seasoned experts are blinking twice. This aircraft, known as the Mitsubishi F-X, but nicknamed the Godzilla FX by fans, isn't just a new chapter, it's an entirely different book in the story of air power. This jet doesn't look like it belongs on any existing battlefield. It's hardware. It's in how Japan pulled in brains and resources from both local giants and global partners to supercharge the program. By teaming up with the UK and Italy under what's now known as GCAP, Japan made it clear that its ambitions weren't just national, they were global. Now, the GCAP wasn't just a marriage of convenience, it was an ambitious fusion of capability. Japan brought to the table a mastery of advanced materials and electronics, while the UK and Italy offered world-class airframe propulsion systems and cutting-edge avionics. The result is a jet that doesn't play by the same rules as current-generation aircraft. Its form alone defies traditional expectations. Angular, stealth-optimized, and sculpted to cut radar visibility to almost nothing. Yet it isn't just a shadow in the sky, it's a beast built for performance. The Godzilla FX is rumored to clock speeds near Mach 2.5. That's not just fast, it's borderline uncatchable. Its reach spans well over 1,800 miles without needing to refuel, which gives it the ability to operate far from home turf without blinking. What's more, it does all of this while virtually invisible to most detection systems. Traditional radar, infrared, and electronic tracking tools struggle to catch even a whisper of this thing. Its skin, possibly embedded with adaptive materials, helps it adjust its electromagnetic profile in real time, so it's not just stealthy, it's elusive by design. And then there's the brain inside the beast. Rather than burdening the pilot with the overwhelming data stream that modern jets produce, the Godzilla FX comes equipped with an onboard AI co-pilot. This isn't a glorified autopilot, it's a decision-making assistant that can prioritize targets, process threat data, and step in to manage flight controls if the human onboard is compromised. It makes combat faster, more calculated, and a lot less risky for the person flying it. But the Godzilla FX doesn't fly solo in any traditional sense. One of the biggest reveals is its capacity to manage and coordinate drone swarms mid-flight. These drone wingmen can scout ahead, jam communications, and even execute strikes. Think of it like a fighter pilot commanding an entire robotic squadron from the cockpit. The effect is almost unfair. It means Japan is fielding not just jets, but entire autonomous fleets that can shift the outcome of a conflict before the enemy even knows what hit them. Of course, a jet like this needs weapons that match its speed and intelligence. That's why Japan is developing hypersonic missiles for the platform, in the form of missiles that can streak across the skies at over 5 times the speed of sound. It doesn't stop there. The country's Ministry of Defense has also been pouring funds into directed energy weapons. Yes, lasers. While they're still in the testing phase, the goal is clear: give the jet the power to shoot down threats with light itself. It may sound like a Saturday morning cartoon power-up, but the science is real, and Japan is getting closer to turning it into standard gear. The Godzilla FX isn't just a flying machine, it's a flying system. Its software is built for constant evolution. Instead of taking it into a hangar for weeks just to perform system upgrades, engineers want the jet to receive updates like a smartphone. New capabilities, weapons integrations, and stealth enhancements could be added with the push of a button. That keeps the aircraft future ready and able to evolve with new threats, faster than traditional upgrade cycles allow. The power plant behind all this is the IHI XF9 engine. It's not flashy in the traditional sense, but it delivers exceptional thrust while keeping thermal and noise signatures low, an absolute must for staying stealthy at high speeds. The engine is built to support what's known as super cruise, which allows the jet to fly at supersonic speeds without needing fuel-guzzling afterburners. That gives it range, endurance, and stealth all rolled into one. Inside the cockpit, things get even more futuristic. Pilots wear a helmet that doesn't just feed them data, it fuses every available data point into a single panoramic view. The pilot can see what every sensor and drone sees. There are no blind spots. There's no such thing as behind you anymore. Awareness becomes a sphere, not a cone. It's not just information, it's immersion. All of this didn't appear overnight. Japan has been walking this path for decades. The early days of assembling and improving US-made fighters like the F-4 and F-15 gave Japanese engineers an education in what worked and what didn't. Building the X-2 Shinshin prototype was the turning point. That stealth demonstrator gave Japan its first real taste of what it would take to design a fighter from scratch. Every bit of turbulence, every sensor hiccup, and every test flight fed into what would eventually become the foundation of the FX. More importantly, this wasn't just a technological movement, it was a cultural one. The Japanese government gave the project teeth, not just with funding, but with vision. This wasn't about building a jet to compete, it was about building a capability to deter, to defend, and to lead. And yes, there's a layer of national pride in there too. Japan has always been known for its engineering. The FX is a way of putting that legacy into the sky. As word of the jet spread, reactions ranged from awe to thinly veiled anxiety. Military analysts marveled at the speed of development. The aircraft was being compared to the best elements of American and European fighters, but with additions no one expected. Some of Japan's neighbors weren't thrilled. South Korea and China, already amid their defense upgrades, suddenly found themselves wondering if Japan had just leapfrogged a full generation ahead. Even allied nations, friendly on the surface, were privately caught off guard by how much Japan had managed to pack into one aircraft. Meanwhile, the internet did what it does best. The Godzilla FX became a cultural moment. Fans started imagining an entire anime series based on it. Artists began sketching it into fantasy battles. Social media exploded with dramatic flyby renders, slow-motion simulations, and wild theories. And yes, the jokes rolled in too. Whispers about reverse-engineered UFOs, secret alien materials, and Tokyo's new weapon to fight off actual kaiju. It all added to the mythos. But underneath all the memes and speculation was real engineering, real progress, and a real shift in global perception. Of course, this is not a story without complications. There are still technological walls to scale. Miniaturizing lasers for airborne deployment is no small feat. Keeping AI safe and trustworthy in a combat scenario is its best. And then there's the budget. Even with international partners, the costs of fielding a 6th-generation aircraft can spiral quickly. Political debates continue over how to split responsibilities, where to source parts, and how to keep the vision from getting diluted in red tape. Japan also has to walk a careful diplomatic line. Its constitution, while evolving, still technically limits offensive military capabilities. So even as the Godzilla FX nears deployment, Japan must frame it as a defensive asset. The truth, though, is that any aircraft with this kind of reach, speed, and firepower is going to look like a threat to anyone on the wrong side of it. By the time the 2030s roll around, Japan expects to have full squadrons of these jets airborne. Each jet could coordinate fleets of drones, dodge nearly every known detection system, and engage targets faster than most aircraft could even get off the ground. It would be a fully networked war machine, constantly updating and adapting as new software and weapons come online. What started as a response to rejection may end as one of the most influential shifts in modern air power. At its core, the Godzilla FX is proof that sometimes the most unbelievable ideas are just waiting for the right moment. People are staring at the sky and wondering what they just saw. Maybe that's the real power of a machine like this, not just what it can do, but what it makes the world believe is now possible. What do you think of this beast jet made by Japan? Do you think it'll stand a chance with other fighter jets made in the past? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting videos like this. Thank you for watching till the end, and we'll see you in our next one. Dodge nearly every known detection system, and engage targets faster than most aircraft could even get off the ground. It would be a fully networked war machine, constantly updating and adapting as new software and weapons come online. What started as a response to rejection may end as one of the most influential shifts in modern air power. At its core, the Godzilla FX is proof that sometimes the most unbelievable ideas are just waiting for the right moment. People are staring at the sky and wondering what they just saw. Maybe that's the real power of a machine like this, not just what it can do, but what it makes the world believe is now possible. What do you think of this beast jet made by Japan? Do you think it'll stand a chance with other fighter jets made in the past? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting videos like this. Thank you for watching till the end, and we'll see you in our next one.